Hi, welcome to this foot yoga class. You're going to need a washcloth. Sit nice and tall. I'm sitting on a chair. Feel free to sit however you want to. We're going to start with the right foot. We're going to be squeezing and massaging each toe one by one, organizing the fascia. So starting with the pinky toe, moving it around, squeezing it, pressing. Then we're going to go in between the pinky toe and the next toe, really digging in. The fascia wraps all the organs and it responds to pressure. So putting some gentle pressure in there. Let's go to the next toe. So I'm squeezing the toe and squeezing in all the different directions, and then I'm slightly turning the toe. Let's go in between that toe and the next toe, digging in there with my finger. I recommend doing this every day. It feels really nice. It really helps relieve stress. Let's go to the middle toe, squeezing in all the directions and turning gently. And then we'll go in between the next toe, digging in. You can make this part of your morning or evening routine, giving some love to your feet. Now let's go to the next to big toe, squeezing, turning. And then we're going to dig in between the big toe and the next to big toe, getting some nice release in there. And then we'll go to the big toe. So squeezing the big toe, making sure it gets lots of love. Now we're going to take all the toes, press them down. And if you have any toe cramps ever, just be so gentle, then pulling them back. Remember, this whole class, try to breathe through the nose deeply into the lower belly. This will pump the oxygen through the body. So as we release and massage the tissue in here, it will be dumping out any kind of toxins or debris that's locked in there. So we want the oxygen to help remove that. So the deep breathing is very important for this. Now we're going to come to the bottom of the foot. I'm just showing you, you don't have to move your foot like this. I'm taking my hands and massaging around the big ball toe and the little ball toe, between all of these toe muscles down here. And then we're going to get into the fascia, the plantar fascia. So you can take even your knuckles and rub. If you have any plantar fasciitis, be gentle and thoughtful. It's always nice to check if you have any little cuts or bruises or challenges on the bottom of your foot. Make sure it looks healthy. And we're going to get into the heel, just squeezing the heel. You can use both hands. Awesome. And then let's just give the top of the foot a little massage. So this may seem like just something nice, but it actually is really, really nice to do. I even recommend it before you go and do a workout, to just start with your feet, getting your foot all nice and warmed up. We're going to switch feet. Let's bring the left foot up. So starting with the baby toe, just squeezing from all the directions and digging in between. Now, remembering to do deep belly breaths. Let's go to the next baby toe, squeezing and turning. Feel that breath. You can even put one of your hands in the lower belly. Now let's go in between that next baby toe and the middle toe, getting some nice pressure in there. And then let's go to the middle toe. And then we'll go in between the middle toe and the next to big toe. So reminding yourself to breathe deeply. And then going to the next to big toe, squeezing, turning. And then we're going to go in between the big toe and the next to big toe. You can think of the bellows. The breath is pumping this blood into the toes as you bring stimulation there. And then we're going to go to the big toe, squeezing, get in there. All right, and now we're going to take the toes, push them down, pull them back, just being careful and gentle. And then we're gonna get into the bottom of the foot. So really getting it in between each of the bones, massaging, manually creating blood flow into this part of the foot. Let's get into the plantar fascia, being gentle if there's any soreness here. I have suffered from plantar fasciitis a great deal in my life, and this has all been very helpful, foot massage. And then let's get into the heel, squeezing the heel, and then get into just the top of the foot. All right, so now our feet are warmed up. We're going to now do some toe yoga. So we're gonna start with the right foot. We're gonna hold down the 4 toes and lift the big toe. And then we're gonna hold down the big toe and lift the 4. So you can try this without any hands, or if you can't do it without hands, you can use your hands. Notice if your other toes on your left foot are trying to move. We're just going to try to do 1 foot at a time. So this is working on the neural plasticity. We're working on the nervous system here, working to communicate to our limb. So we'll just do a few. Remembering to breathe deeply through the nose. All right, let's do 1 more. All right, let's go over to the left foot. So sometimes in the beginning, you have to use your hands to make it work. Notice your right foot if it's trying to move. You really want to direct the attention just to 1 foot. And if the other ones are moving, just hold them down. Hold them down. We're trying to train our nervous system here. Just do 1 foot at a time. So breathing through the nose. All right, so we've done some nice toe yoga. Now we're gonna grab our little washcloth, and we'll start with the right foot. So we're gonna take the washcloth. This is probably gonna be easier on the ground. I'm just putting it up on a bolster so that you can see it. And I'm starting with the corner, with the edge, and I'm bunching it. I'm pulling the washcloth towards myself. So I'm trying to not grab it and just drag it. Instead, I want to inch it, inch by inch, grabbing and pulling. So in the beginning, maybe this is very tiring, and you can work up over time to build the toe strength. You may see that it's just become a terrible little bunch. You can go ahead and release it. So we're just gonna do a few of these for demonstration, and then you can do this more on your own as you get more and more strength in your foot. All right, and we'll just do 1 more. So starting with the corner and really trying to pull it to make a little pile. And your toes may be getting really tired, so being gentle not to overexert on your first time, and you can gradually build up over time. All right, let's do the other foot. So let's take our washcloth, again, spread it out nice and even on the floor, and then pull in. And notice if there's a big difference between your feet. Maybe 1 foot is a lot stronger or more agile, has more dexterity. So whenever you finish, just go ahead and re-flatten it out. Remembering to breathe into the belly, through the nose. Don't get frustrated if this is challenging, and if this is too easy, just do it a lot longer. Might be interesting that 1 foot is just totally good at this. All right, so 1 more. And again, please feel free to work up and do more and more as you get better. All right, great. So today we have done just a little bit of foot yoga. We warmed up the feet manually, organizing the fascia, then we made the toes dance, and then we did our little exercise. I hope this class was fun, and I hope your feet get better and better over time. I'm Bett Bollhoefer. If you like this, click like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Namaste.